But actually, Madonna's is not. It's not from California. Madonna is from Argentina. Madonna learned his skills in Argentina. Argentina's
rough life compared to Mikey Garcia.
Rough life, gangster. So you can't compare them two, and you can't compare, one country. Madonna's is fighting for the country, Argentina. Mike is fighting for his family and for LA. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's different. This is like just like with
go to the gym, train.
What's the name? The one just fought. The two Mexicans just
sit around and play cards. No bras.
Two Mexicans. They was fighting for Mexico.
Canelo Chavez.
Yeah, Chavez was fighting for a country, and Canelo, he was fighting for respect for a country. So that was a different. That's different. You know what I'm saying?
How much you bet on the fight?
That's
how much
it's just different. But these guys, they go from USA, born to the USA, so you can't say that. You know what I'm saying? But this.
And I think the world that guy, but I wanted to say.
He had a good night. He had a good night. He was Adrian wasn't Adrian. And, he had just came off of a rapping tour, which we ain't making no excuses. And, he wasn't focused. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get focused till he got to.
Well, what people don't bring up about that fight is the fact that Adrian finished it strong.
Yeah,
and almost even knocked out my dog.
We had one more round and knocked him out. One more round. With quarter two, one more round with knockout.
See, we've never seen anything like that out of Mikey Garcia.
Two great champions.
We've never seen him in that heat of the moment. Where
it's a fight he wanted.
I've seen it with Broner. I already know what to expect.
Right. We know what to expect out of him.
Yeah.
Give me that.
He ain't gonna lay down with nobody.
I just have one final question. You get to see a side of Adrian Broner I don't think we all get to see.
Brothers think a little different.
In the beginning of this training camp, being isolated up in Colorado Springs, have you seen him kind of reflect upon what he's been through maybe the past year or so, trying to figure things out and trying to become a new Adrian Broner?
Yeah. I think he realizes that he's older and mature, and he had to, he got girls, he got a family to feed, all this started hitting him, you know what I'm saying? He got to pay bills, before it was just, he was there, had people doing it, but now he realized his life is getting, boxing life is getting shorter and shorter, now he got to realize, that's just like, he's took up another tour of being a promoter, so he's thinking now. Before, he should have been thinking about being a promoter.
Are you going to add more footwork?
Canelo was a promoter when I just fifth fight.
So he
should have been thinking that. You know what I'm saying? So now he's thinking that. I showed him about the other side of the promotion, and we showed him, when he was early. So now he's starting to use it.
Great, Mr. Stafford, thank you very much. I
All right,
appreciate
Mike.
it.
All right, thanks.
Hi, Mr. Stafford. I got a question. Obviously, Mikey's coming up. He's the lighter fighter, but I feel like Broner will still have the speed advantage in this fight. Would you agree with that?
We would have speed whether we was at 40, 35, 47, 54. You know what I'm saying? Adrian's been sparring guys. Most of the guys that come to camp is so much bigger than him, so he always had the speed, even with it, it just speed. He never will, you know what I'm saying? The speed, that's his game. He was blessed with speed. You can be blessed with it. You can't just develop speed. You got to be blessed with it. You got to be blessed with power. Now you can bless everything else. Your technique and all that stuff is good, but your athletic ability, your speed and power, God give it to you, and he got all that.
He broke his hand in his last fight. Is that completely healed? Do you see any difference in is he hesitant about throwing it in training camp?
I think his hands already been broke, but he just aggravated. You know what I'm saying? So he had to be just like Floyd. Sometimes he had to watch how he punches and stuff like that. And, that's why a lot of times they just go to the body. But I think even if he had two broken hands, he's gonna get through this fight.
This kind of starts the ball rolling into like major fights kind of going forward. Obviously the next one after this one, McGregor, Mayweather. What are your thoughts on that? How does that go?
I think this to go to ball roll. I think we can fight a guy like Pacquiao, fight a guy like Terrence Crawford, you know, fight a guy like you know, the guys coming up, you know, and just wait, and then in the 47-pounder, just let them beat each other up, and then one day take on the winners. But you don't have no problem making one for it.
What are your thoughts on Mayweather McGregor?
Don't be surprised.
I think it's good for the MMA fighters, and it's good for the boxers, you know, because a lot of Floyd, he's Floyd. A lot of people love him. A lot of people love him. A lot of people like McGregor, you know. So why not? You know, why not? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a fight that everybody want to see because they want to know what's going to happen. It's all about what's going to happen. We don't know. Only God knows. You know.
And my last question: the big fight, kind of wrapping up the summer in September, Canelo versus Triple G. How do you see that fight playing out?
Canelo.
Why is that?
I love him. I love him. Canelo. When Adrian won his title over there, we was in Guadalajara. He reached out to us. He made sure we was taken care of. He let us use his gym. Canelo is my #1 fan. My #1 fan.
Tell us, you said he lets you use the gym. Tell us your kind of favorite Canelo story, kind of being interacting with him.
We was over there, and you know, we was over there, and we was African American. We was in the middle of nowhere in Guadalajara. You know what I'm saying? This was the time when they was anti Canelo and anti Chavez, and it was crazy over there. Yeah, they was crazy. Matter of fact, in the venue, they was fighting in the venue when Canelo won. It was so many fights in the venue. I'm talking about 20,000 people. You know what I'm saying? You know, they had it outside. It was crazy, and we didn't know, because we from Africa. We didn't know that they had that type of thing going on in the country. Mexico, we didn't know. We didn't know. I'd say, dang, if we know that, we would have never took the fight over. We just wanted to be on HBO, on Canelo fight, because we matter of fact, I think we fought on Canelo card maybe about 4 or 5 times. Yeah. So he's like a friend of us, you know. I mean, he's this whole camp, you know. So we didn't know what we was getting into. They blocked the streets out, told us not to go out. We couldn't go out.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was fun.
Thank you, Mr. Stafford. Best of luck in July, sir. Okay. Appreciate your time.
All right.